You get a double dose of Weather Whiz Kids tonight.
Yeah, and I've already been stumped by Scott during the break. Let's find out why. What's our question tonight?
Well, actually, you were doing really good with that question, but we're going to tweak it just a little bit, the answer anyway. But here's our question. We went to Riverside Elementary, and we asked the kids, or the kids are asking me questions, and here's tonight's.
I'm Conler Regan, and I'm in 6th grade, and my weather question is, if warmer rises, why are mountains always cold?
Great question. Now, of course, I pick a day when it's not the case, because as you go up, it actually is getting warmer, but we call that an inversion, where everything is, what is normal is inverted, because it's supposed to get colder when you go to the top of the mountain. Now, Roland said, well, I said, well, if a warm air is rising, why does it get colder? Roland says, well, it's colder up there, and so it's experiencing that cooler weather. And that's partially right, but we want to talk about why that is the case. As air rises, it does cool, because it's now experiencing lower pressure. There's less air as we go towards the top of the atmosphere. Eventually there's none, and so when temperature decreases, or I should say when pressure decreases, the weight of the air, the temperature decreases. They're directly proportional, and so as something rises, it is forced to cool. Typically, the atmosphere cools. This is the Boise profile, temperature profile, a big graph to see here. This is what the temperature looks like. Typically, the temperature would rise something like this, somewhere in this region here, where the temperature would cool between 3 and 5 degrees every 1,000 feet you go up. But in this particular case, we have an inversion here, where the line goes way on out, and the numbers are a lot different than what they typically are. So typically, the temperature profile would look like this, but we have this inversion here. In fact, at the surface this morning, it was 8 degrees, while at 7,600 feet, it was 36 degrees. This is one of the reasons why you'll want to go skiing at Bogus tomorrow. Probably would be in the low to mid-30s tomorrow. Same thing at Sun Valley at 9,000 feet. There is warmer air, but typically, because the pressure decreases as we go up, the pressure drops and the temperature drops, and that's why it's typically colder aloft. But in this case, kind of stumped her a little bit. It's not. But Roland, I'm going to give you a B+ on your answer.
Not bad.
Did you say a D+?
No, B.
Oh, B.
B.
Yeah.
B is in
Wow.
not bad.
Thanks, Scott.
Coming up next on Fox 9 on your side.